Hey guys, good morning. I wanted to finish up 11.5. For right now, we're going to look at the volumes of regular prisms. And again, these volumes, it's the area of the base times the height. And you got to be careful about what that base is. So the base is going to be those two congruent sides that aren't rectangles. So here I've got some trapezoids here, and you can see that all of these other sides are going to be rectangles. And even if you unroll this cylinder, if you ever unrolled a container of, I don't know, Pillsbury rolls, you slam it on the counter and you break open the dough, and then if you unrolled that container, that cylinder, you'd notice that it's just one big rectangle. Or if you cut up a Pepsi can, you'd see the same thing. So we got to identify the solid and the base, and then we want to find the area of the base and the height for our volume formula. So number one, I've got a pentagonal or pentagonal prism. And how I identify that is I could see that the bases here, these non-rectangular sides, are going to be pentagons. So let's find the area of the base. The area of a regular pentagon is 1/2 apothem times perimeter. So let's identify the side length first. On this one we're pretty lucky. The apothem is 5.5. This is apothem. And the side length is 8 inches. We got kind of lucky that the height was also 8 inches, but it won't always be that way. So 1/2, 5.5 times 8. So that's 44, which is 22. So the area of the base is 22. And the height we know is 8, so the volume must be 160 plus 16, 176 cubic inches. And we're going to see where we've got to be careful about the side length in number 2. So this is a, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, six-sided, so hexagonal prism. And let's check out what sides we've got that are not rectangles. This one's pretty clearly a hexagon. So this is not a rectangle, this hexagon. So that's got to be my base, and the other base is opposite that. It's down there on the bottom. But it's not always on the bottom, the base. So very important to be careful about that. This is, again, 1/2 apothem perimeter, which is 1/2 3.5, and the perimeter, here's where we've got to be careful. What's my side length? Well, 3 is over here, and 4, looks like 4 is going to be my side length. So 4 times 6 for the perimeter is 24. Okay, so 3.5 times 24, 3.5 times 12 is 42. So this is going to be 42, and the height is 3, so the volume is 126 cubic feet. Alright, and here's where I really want to focus for today. A lot of our stuff is going to be triangle spaced, or triangular prisms. So this is a triangular prism. So this is a triangular prism. That didn't work. So is this. And this is going to be my base, this right triangle here. So the thing I'm really concerned about is making sure that when I'm identifying the base, I've got a clear idea of where that base is. And to find the height, this is crucial right here. If you have zoned out so far, I really need you to zone in for just 2 seconds right here. When you're finding the area of that base, the height and the base are going to make a right angle. So you need to look for the 2 segment lengths that make a right angle. That's going to be your base and your height of the triangle. So 1/2 base height is your area of a triangle. So 1/2 base is 3, height is 4. Or you could say the base is 4 and the height is 3. It doesn't matter, as long as they make this right angle. So that's why I picked this as the base and height. That's how I knew. And this is going to be 6. So the area of the base is 6 feet, 6 square feet. And the height, well, this is the base of my figure. Alright, so here's the base of my prism. Then what would the height be? If this were on the floor, what would I measure to figure out how tall this shape is? If I put that red triangle on the floor, well, this would have to be my height of 3. So the volume is area of the base times the height, which is 18 cubic feet. And last but not least here, area of the base. Again, we're looking for that right angle. So 6 and 9 make a right angle. So 1/2 base times the height, which is 27. Okay, now let's think about if this is on the floor. If I set this shape on the floor with the red part touching the floor, where would I measure to see how tall my prism is? Well, I would measure over here at 10 kilometers. So my volume, area of the base, 27 times the height of 10. 27 times 10 is 270 cubic kilometers. So I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Got a Zoom meeting that I've announced on the Google Classroom page. As always, feel free to email me with any questions you have, and we'll see you tomorrow.